Hey guys, it's Drew here at Card My Eye, and welcome to day 4 of the Everyday Flair card series. We are again using the Everyday Flair 6x6 paper pad by My Mind's Eye to create another card. We've already done it for 3 different cards, but you could check my prior videos for that. So let's jump right into the card. Basically what I've already done is I have cut a 6 by 12 inch piece of white cardstock by American Crafts. This is their orange peel textured cardstock. I wanted a little bit more texture than my original like white basil cardstock, and I needed a larger card base. So I used this piece, which has a really great orange peel texture to it, and we're actually going to be creating a circle card. I'm not going to be creating a 6x6 card. We're going to be using the Scallop Circle Nest Abilities die that I used on yesterday's video, but this is the largest one, and I'm going to show you how to create a circle using, or a card using a Nest Abilities die, and you can use this with any Nest Abilities die. So basically you're going to create a large card base, and again this measures 6 inches by 12 inches, so the final card measures 6 by 6, and you're just going to fold it in half, and then lay your Nest Abilities die to where you have about 3, see how there's a little bit of black showing right there above it. I'm not sure if you're gonna be able to see that, but can you see the little black right above there? You're gonna want to make sure that that is on the fold, because you're gonna want to have enough room in order to keep your card like an actual card and be able to close and such. So I have gone ahead and done so. I'm just adding a little piece of washi tape just to keep my die in place. And we're going to bring in our Sizzix machine and drop all of the plates as we do it. And just set your layers like this. This is how the layers go for a Nest Abilities die. And you're just going to run it through your machine, and you're going to be getting this, which is going to be your final product. And we're going to have this really great little scalloped card. See how gorgeous it is? Little scalloped card. And we can move all this to the side, and then we're going to want to measure this because I'm going to add some circular paper layers on top. So I'm not 100% sure how big I need it to be, so I'm going to go ahead and measure it. So the width of this card is about 4 1/4 inches wide. So I'm going to go ahead and cut a 3 3/4 inch piece of pattern paper, and I'm going to be using again paper from the Everyday Flair collection, and this is just one of the patterns. It's like a really cute little circular diamond pattern, and I'm just adding a little bit of removable adhesive on the back to keep my paper stuck to my grid mat, and I'm just going to stick it to the grid mat. Move it up a little bit. There we go. And I have my Martha Stewart Crafts circle cutter, and I'm going to find the 3 3/4 inch mark, and I'm going to go ahead and cut a circle out of it. And if I don't like that size, I'm going to go down to 3 1/2. So I'm going to first cut a 3 3/4 inch circle, just like that. This may be too big, which it's kind of looking quite big. Yeah, it's a little bit too big, so I'm going to go ahead and just cut down a little bit. So I'm going to really add adhesive because I'm going to want that to stick down to my mat. That seemed to work out pretty well. And you're going to have this 3 1/2 inch round pattern paper circle now, which goes perfectly on top of our little card. That's gorge. And we can go ahead, and I think I'm just going to go straight ahead and adhere this down like that. And then I'm going to be creating a window of cardstock that's going to be going around, just like what we did on yesterday's card with creating that sort of frame that we put on the outside. We're going to be creating a window to go on the outside around this card. Okay, so I decided to go with this just plain orangish yellow tone sort of cardstock, and it's the back of this ledger paper here, and I thought it's just a great little frame accent color. And I'm going to add a good amount of adhesive on the back there and stick it right down. We're going to use our circle cutter again, and we're going to first start off with cutting a 3 and a little bit more than 1/4. So I'm going to go with 3 5/16. Or do I want to go with 3? I'm going to go with 3 3/8 because I want a really thin border. So I'm going to go with 3 3/8 inch circle. And then do not move your cutter, because then you're going to want to go in at 3 1/2 inches and go around and cut that out. There we go. This is going to be a super thin little border, and you're probably not even going to be able to see it on camera. Just a really thin paper border. You can go ahead and set that off to the side. And I have adhesive stuck to my mat. Oh well. And I'm going to go ahead and adhere this right down to my ring. Okay. And then we're going to stick this right on the outside of our circle. Just like that. So you're going to have this little sort of circular band of just yellow cardstock around there, which is just going to add a little bit of an extra touch, I guess you could say, to the card. Then I think I want to add some baker's twine. I think that'd be fun that are in this paper pad. I just think it makes the colors pop. I'm going to go ahead and trim off those tails. So totally loving the way this card's turning out. I'm totally just doing it as we go. I didn't even know I was going to add that frame of cardstock, but I think that looks really fun just like that. And then I think I want to add just another element, and I'm going to find out what to add right now. Alrighty, so I decided just to actually stamp a saying, and then I think I'm just going to do a little bit of pen work, or like dashed lines, and I think we can call this card good. It's pretty simple, but I still think it's really fun. So I'm going to use this stamp set, and I'm going to use this A Note to Say stamp, and this is an older stamp set by Heidi Grace. And I'm going to just line my Note to Say up, and I'm going to put it in the top left corner of my block, because I'm going to want to stick this as close as I can to the ribbon. Stamp that on my card right there. Pick it up, so you're going to have a really nice little saying on your card, which is going to pop off and say, A Note to Say. Lastly, I'm going to just use a black Sharpie marker and add some dashed lines around the whole circular area of the card, and I think that that will be good. Okay, and I think that's going to finish up our super simple little scallop circle card for today. I hope you enjoyed today's card, even though it was super simple, but I think it's still a great little card. And I will talk to y'all next time. Bye, everyone.